It's frozen. It's not. Okay, we're here. We're started now.
It's time.
You guys can see my
Jumbo.
screen now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So this is gonna be pretty informal, I'd say, because a lot of just happened. Like the direct was today. There's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff to go over. We're gonna talk mostly about Smash, obviously, because we're a Smash channel. I have this graphic up on the left side of the screen, and I kind of want to talk about why do you think they did this? Because I saw this on Twitter. I don't know if this is real. If for whatever reason this is not real,
Then we're just dumb.
then we're just dumb. But I
Bait.
kind of feel like, I don't know. I was very surprised that they gave us two characters in the direct, even though it was like it
I
bookended the
expected
direct. I kind of expected more content than just the character reveal at the start because it was pretty short. I thought they were going to be like, oh, 4.0 is on its way or something like that, or it's just another mode for no reason or something. I didn't expect them to give us two characters. And the thing is, with Banjo Kazooie, since he was outrageously popular, he pretty much reached the same amount of hype or like riot as Waluigi did when everybody wanted Waluigi. So
Yeah.
and I can't say this is for real, even real, right? Like there's these 4 slots versus just the 2, and that's another thing too.
Yeah.
Is there's 2 more slots, so now what is that? 7 characters in the same challenger pack. So there's a possibility that this is all for naught. This is once again just a speculation, but when it comes to Banjo, at least to me, I feel like they gave us Banjo because people went crazy.
Yeah, they would have lost their minds if he didn't get in.
Yeah, I honestly feel like he got in because everybody asked for Banjo. Because it's like, all right, we're not getting Waluigi. They gave Sakurai death threats and went crazy on Twitter and everything else.
Went
And
crazy
it's like,
stupid.
yeah, they went big stupid on baby on the on the death threats and all that. So yo, you gotta chill. And then he was a what's it called, a assist trophy, which in a lot of people's eyes deconfirmed him. To me, I'd say that's also deconfirmed just cause.
Yeah.
But with Banjo, the thing that's weird to me is that I guess it wasn't necessarily out of nowhere because so many people thought it was going to happen. But at the same time, there was no Banjo and Kazooie game announced to be coming out later or anything like that.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna at least maybe do like a remaster or something.
Nah, this man is completely irrelevant.
Yeah, he's not. That's the thing. He's not relevant. Like, there's nothing new for him. Like they could.
I feel like he'll count as a retro rep.
And that's the thing. It's like,
Yes, he's not that retro though.
no, he's not retro like NES retro, but at the same time, it's like he's retro enough and in quotes irrelevant enough that it's just like, here you go. And
Yeah.
that's the thing that's weird is they gave us Banjo, and I feel like even though he was a lot of work and they put a lot of work into every character, I feel like he was just extra, kind of like how Piranha Plant was extra, because this is not a good way to keep the hype for your company, giving away 2 slots at once, right? And so there's less to think about or theorize about or wonder about. It was like, yeah, here's 2 characters that are legit part of the fighter pass in the same direct. Like, it just,
I mean, they dropped 2 for Smash 4.
I guess, but like, that's the thing. It's like, why would they, it just seems weird to me that they didn't drag it out so that people would still keep this hype train going for longer. That's just me.
Yeah.
Because, and that's where we come into these extra slots saying, are these real? Are these slots real? Because there's a possibility that it isn't, obviously. But if it is real, then it's like we're getting 7 people or 7 characters. In which case, I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but they said Sora. Somebody said Sora's not coming in. It was somebody from.
If he's not the next character revealed, I
He's
feel
not
like he's
gonna
not gonna
be.
make it.
No, I don't see why. Like, I guess, and that's the thing. Like, his game is already out, so trying to put a character in Smash to market a game that's already out is kind of working backwards.
Joker.
Well, no, Joker's game wasn't out yet, was it?
But the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC is about to come out. So that's what I'm saying. If he's not the next character, but he was also promoting the one that's being ported over
Yeah,
to the
there's
Switch.
the Royal version. Plus, there's probably gonna be a Switch version.
Then maybe.
So
Because
that's what I'm saying.
go ahead.
they could put Sora in to promote the DLC and maybe a Switch version. But
Maybe.
that's only if he's the next character, and I can only see it realistically if they drop a character in the winter or at the beginning of next year. If that's not him, he's not making it into
They
the
only
game.
have until February of next year.
That's when they said it'll all be finished by, right?
Yeah.
So if they technically drop, let's say Erdrick, or in this case Hero, drops. I can't say it.
Stupid.
If Erdrick drops, let's say, what would June, mid-July, let's say July 15th ish area.
Yeah.
And then we have Banjo come out, let's say August, September. If you want to say perfect, let's say August, like September 15th or September 20th area. And then we got October, November, December, January, February. Hold on, let me do that again. So September,
That's not a lot.
October, November, December, January, February is another 5 months. So if we have 5 months from September, let's just say, this is not necessarily true, but let's say, so if it's every 2 months, give or take, we'd have another character would be in November, and then another one would be, like the last one, I guess, would be end of January if they really wanted to stretch it out, and then that would be it. But there's 4 slots here in this picture.
Yeah, which kind of makes this not make sense.
If anything, I feel like there will be Echo Fighters.
Yeah.
At this kind of price, so maybe like a $2.99 or like a $3.99 price.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they said they weren't gonna do that though.
I don't know. And
but I mean, to make some extra
they weren't
cash.
Gonna do echoes.
Yeah, they said that every character is going to be a new party coming into the game. Like, it's not a character from any other game that already exists. So in that case, no more Sonic reps, no more Mario reps, no more Link or Zelda reps, no more, I don't even know, Pokemon. But so they say. But that's the thing. Like, there's a new Sword and Shield that are coming out. It would make sense for them to put a character from that in. Do I want that necessarily? Not entirely, but it would make sense because that's the thing. A lot of people forget about Smash is this is like the silver screen or the number one spotlight for characters to promote a game, right? So that's why it makes me think that Banjo was extra unless they really do have a game coming out.
They drop him and then
Switch.
they reveal a game.
Because like, if for whatever reason, let's say, I don't know what the next mini direct or Smash direct or anything, like I don't know when it would be, but if they did another one and they said, oh, Banjo Kazooie's coming out, I don't know, November, like late November, so right after this character comes out, then that would make sense. Be like, okay, he's in the game. People are going to play the character, enjoy the character, fall in love with the character. New game comes out, capitalize, because now people want to play the new game.
Yeah.
Right? So
yeah,
that's why Piranha Plant, at least for me, was free. Because nobody cared. Right? Like, he's not free now, but if you got it at the beginning of the game's
when
life,
you pre-order,
then Piranha Plant was free. So, I don't know. It's just... I don't know. I don't really want to say that this is real. I want to kind of go back and look at where would it be? I'd have to like go over top of the picture. I'll have to look it up later and see if it's or actually, could one of you guys look up this tweet and go back into the general chat, find the picture, and see what it says. See what people are commenting on this, saying, "Oh, this is fake. This is real. Whatever." Because it's like, I don't know.
This is called editing magic.
Yeah. Well, no, this is a very easy Photoshop to fake. Like, this is probably the easiest thing in the world to fake. However,
What are we trying to find?
we're trying to find that tweet or the post that Swigs posted in the general chat of this picture because it came from a tweet. He didn't
I'm pretty
just
sure
make
he
this.
just posted the picture. I don't think he actually posted the
No,
tweet.
I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh, wait.
it's just a picture.
Bear posts. Who the frick is Bear?
It's me. No.
1 second. Let me go to
But yeah,
Twitter.
while you're finding that, I guess we'll just talk. I don't know.
Boy.
I'm trying to think. So what was that game called with the police, whatever it is? I keep
Astral Chain.
Astral Chain.
Yeah.
They could. Well, I don't want to say that they're going to put a character from that in, but I feel like it would make sense to do something like that.
He will basically be a JoJo's character.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is fine. I'm just saying. It's like,
I found it.
yeah. Go ahead then.
Let's see. The actual tweet. It says, wait a minute, they added 2 more spaces from this morning after adding Hero and Banjo-Kazooie. Could this mean Echo Fighter is part of the next 2 DLC, or maybe a mistake in the boxes?
So where did they add that, though? Was it? Did he take a screenshot from the website?
Played by series.
Also, shout out if you don't mind, could you turn your mic up a little bit?
I can. One moment. How's that?
A little bit more.
That?
That's fine. I think that's okay. Because
Yeah.
Juice is way louder than you, so I'm trying to balance it out, but it's all good.
Yeah. Let's see. A lot of people are saying it's just a glitch. Yeah, because desktop. Yeah.
There's only
just
2
mobile-
more slots on the
Yeah,
mobile.
it's just the mobile error because on desktop people are saying it has only 2 slots, so it's probably just an error.
I kind of hope,
Oh no,
like,
Nintendo Ninja could have took it down.
yeah, because they might have screwed up and said, like,
Oh, extra fighters.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
DLC
think
pass
they would
number
do
2.
that.
well, that's the thing. I don't
'Cause
know.
they said 5 from the start, from when they announced the actual pass
But
itself.
then they
And
also
then they
gave
see
us,
how much money they make.
Yeah.
And damn.
and they also
we should
see
keep going.
Piranha, they also see Piranha
yeah,
Plant too,
it would also make sense, but you know,
because Piranha Plant wasn't part of this at all, right? He was just,
no, he was separate.
and he was also announced after the fact that we were going to get 5.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't like we get 1 and then there was the fighter pass. It was a fighter pass, and then it's like, oh, here's Piranha Plant for no reason.
Yeah, here's just a friggin' plant.
Yeah. So there's not, even though they have rules that they made for themselves, there's no reason why they couldn't break them.
Yeah.
They could just be like, oh, we're putting, I don't know, we are putting Sora, or we are putting Ninja Gaiden, or we're putting, like, not Shovel Knight, but like somebody just random.
Don't
Right?
do that to me.
Steve, yeah.
Give us Steve.
No, please.
Bro, I'd rather take Steve than Banjo. I'm sorry.
The whole world just
We're gonna
exploded.
rustle some jimmies. We're gonna rustle some jimmies, bro. That comment section about to turn into a fire.
Whatever. Sometimes you gotta do it.
Facts.
We love it.
But yeah, I'm just thinking, if let's say this is not real and there isn't going to be 2 more on top of us to give us a total of 7, who do you think are the last 2 now? Because I don't think either or any of us, if you look back at our other like podcast videos, I don't think any of us said
We're right.
Banjo.
Yeah,
None of us said
we did not
Banjo.
predict this.
I'm pretty sure I said
Well,
Steve.
I think one of us said
but
Erdrick.
I think
I said Erdrick.
I'm pretty sure you did, but I don't think any of us said Banjo. I think we all said Steve. We all said Sora.
Yeah, because
You
I
said
didn't have
Erdrick.
faith in Banjo.
Like in the back of my head, I'm like, bro, they're not gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't
They're
know.
not gonna
That and
do
I'm
it.
not a huge Banjo fan. Like, I only played the first one a little bit. I never beat it. So,
Yeah, I'm just thinking like I feel like this is just fan service. Like, here you go.
Pretty much.
Please don't hurt me.
yeah, don't send us death threats again.
Yeah, please.
Or unless he won one of the polls
But
on
was
the
it?
previous.
I don't know how high he was on the Smash 4 poll. I think he was up there, but
He had at least be top 10.
yeah,
Because
had
people
to be
wanted
top
him
10.
in Smash 4.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because apparently, like they had said before in the past, the DLC was chosen before anything. So
Yeah.
when I hear that, I think, okay, it doesn't matter what anybody says, doesn't matter how many flipping weebs cry about Banjo or anything else. If he's in, he's in, and if he's not, he's not. Like, they're not gonna get their mind changed, right? Because
Yeah.
it's too late. Like,
It
even if
was-
they're like, you know what, maybe we should. It's like it's too late. It's already
it was
been
Nintendo's
done.
decision, and then it was just put into action. For all we know, they're probably working on the rest of the characters now.
Oh, they're probably almost like 80% done.
They're
Like,
probably almost done with them. Because these characters look just completely finished. They're just waiting to
Yeah.
drop them.
because
Beat
yeah,
already.
think about how many directs we got of Joker with no gameplay. Right? We just got
A lot.
The first one was
Even
just
his
like
announcement
animation.
was no grand. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
there's
no
animation.
gameplay.
So it's like,
Yeah.
if that was just an animation, was it because maybe Joker wasn't ready in time or whatever? But these 2, Banjo and Erdrick, they just got full on gameplay, right? We didn't get their whole moveset, but I guarantee the moveset exists,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? And also with Erdrick, there's 4 other skins that are entirely different. It's not just
Completely playable.
yeah, completely playable, entirely different, and it wasn't just like a color swap where he has a red shirt or blue shirt or black shoes or
No.
different colored hair or different looking swords. Like it's entirely different characters, right? As far as their look. So
It's Goku.
yeah, this is
Boy,
actually
Goku for Smash. There's still hope.
they got
Shut up,
Android
you.
17 right here.
Toriyama's in here.
But that's the thing. It's like with these characters being, I guess, I don't really think that they were easier, especially Erdrick with his specials. Like
Yeah.
I don't think they were easier to make than Joker. Like, I don't think they were less effort. If anything, I think Erdrick was way more effort than Joker as far as his
Hands down.
animations.
Yeah.
Right?
I
Because
feel like they just split up teams and put you work on this character, you do this character, you do this character.
They probably did.
At the same time as they were doing Joker.
probably.
Yeah.
And well, another thing too is like the way Nintendo kind of works, at least in my head, is that they want to continuously like one up themselves, like continue to impress, right?
Yeah.
Whether or not you like these characters, it's the amount of effort has to be more
Put into them.
You know, it has to
Yeah,
be
just-
more than the last character. So it's like, all right, this is not who I wanted, but they still look incredibly good.
No. And if you go by that, Banjo just looks kind of basic.
I don't know.
But he still looks kind
I
of
don't
cool,
know, yeah.
but he just looks. I'm telling you, bro, Duck Hunt.
What they
cool.
did with
I'm-
Joker, like just the design and everything they put into it was just fantastic. Like I
had to
had
see it
never
when it
played
comes out.
Persona 5 before, nor really known a lot about it, but still, it got me to play the game, and it was really cool, regardless.
And yeah, I was gonna say when it comes to Banjo, it's not necessarily that his moves are flashy or anything like that. It's like the way he is textured, the character himself, the way he
Presented.
moves,
Yeah.
his taunts,
design.
right? Everything about him, like even his fingernails, like everything looks super realistic, or like not realistic, but like really, there's a lot of effort put into it. It doesn't look like
He's just
they
not
rushed it. There's
Yeah,
a lot
it
of,
doesn't
Pixels
feel
and
like it
blocks
is,
on the
like, they
screen
were-
anymore.
yeah,
it's like
there was a lot of
they didn't
care.
pull a- Yeah,
There's a lot of care into making him a 3D 1080p 60 frame model compared to what he's ever been in the past.
In 64.
Yeah.
they didn't
So-
pull like a melee Ganon and just make him Falcon but slow.
Yeah, exactly. So I still think whether or not you like the character, there's a ton of effort put into him, put into all of
Yeah.
them, right? Can I
Yeah.
say that Banjo has more than Erdrick or Joker? Maybe not. I don't know.
We don't know yet.
But I'm just thinking if we're going to go with that premise, what characters moving forward, if let's say there's only two more, because if this is fake, then whatever. I'm a little bit sad, but it'd be cool if it wasn't, but let's say it is. If there's only two more characters at this point, who do you think they would be?
I'm still banking for Chrono, to be honest.
I don't
The
know,
only
man.
the only way I'm still banking is because they had dropped in the direct. If you had kept watching, they're redoing the mana collection. They dropped the mana, the first three. They redid the last one, which I wanted to get that one.
Mhm.
And there's still hope in the comment section. I was like, oh, like the Trials of Mana video, like just that one clip. People in the comments like, time for the Chrono remaster. I'm like,
That'd
bro,
be so
there's
cool.
hope. There's imagine a full 3D remaster of
Yeah, if
Chrono
there's
Trigger.
a full
Yeah.
remaster of Chrono Trigger, it's over.
And just
They'd be
bro,
fools to not
that's
do it.
millions
Yeah.
of dollars.
And Chrono would be a
Legit.
really
Legit.
cool
Take
character,
my
like-
pocket.
Yo,
Like
I
you can't
top-
even say Chrono would be like another basic sword character because he wouldn't. In his
No.
games, he is nuts.
doesn't he have time
yeah,
control
he
or
can
something?
control time.
Oh,
he can.
yeah.
His magic
He-
stuff is limitless.
He's like
it's
lightning
nuts.
based. He is, bro. It's over. It's
It's
over.
dope.
Is he? Like, I honestly,
It'd
I
be
don't know
crazy.
anything about Chrono, so I
He'll be
can't.
like Sheik with a sword and magic because
Yeah,
he
it'd be
is
like
fast in
Robin,
the
but
game.
He is
yeah.
fast. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
yeah, that's the thing. I'm just. Yeah,
And
this
then
guy's
just
our
imagine
breath.
his final smash with Frog and all.
Oh
it'd
yeah,
be
with Frog and
over.
all
It'd
those
be
people. That'd be
over.
awesome.
I don't know. Like, I feel. I don't.
That would be.
I
nice.
can't say for sure that it wouldn't happen, and if it did happen, I think it'd be hype. But
feel like
is
it's
he
like-
now too close to Erdrick? Yeah,
I feel like maybe a little bit. That hopes
that's
for
the
him
only
are
thing that's kind of
slim.
stopping it now.
I feel like they could make it unique enough.
But that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like we have Link, we have Robin, now we have Erdrick. Like Erdrick is stealing moves from. He has Joker's back air. He has Falco's up tilt.
Oh
He
man,
has
Joker stole
Link's-
from Marth.
He has Link's dash attack. right?
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
he has like Snake's forward tilt, kind of, right? His jab's his gentleman jab. He kind of has like Roy / Crom's smash attack with like neutral B, whatever. I don't know what that move is still at this point.
Yeah, just
But like most of his moves,
watching his moveset.
yeah, most of his moves are already taken from other characters. So are you gonna make
Yeah, that's what I was
another
thinking.
character on top of a character like that that's taken from even more characters? It's just gonna be so much the same, right?
I
Because
feel like
No, man.
Cronin would be a lot more unique.
I believe in them. They will make him
It
unique.
would be a lot more unique because when I was watching Erdrick's gameplay, it was like, okay, this is already here.
yeah, that's
I feel like they just did Robin right. That's basically what they did.
and he's fast from the looks of it. He looks like
Yeah.
in the video I
Like
put
seeing
out
the video,
prior,
like average, like around pit speed, I
Yeah.
can see it. Yeah.
I think he looks like he's about as fast as Pitt just because of like that one animation. It's very short, but if that's the case, just based on what he has, I don't know. He could be later on in life. He could be a top tier. The only reason why I say
I
that
feel like, yeah.
is because if he has Falco's up tilt and Ike's nair, he can combo you starting from the ground or the air. He's
And I feel like his nair's going to be like clouds.
but he has the same animation as Ike, right? He doesn't
Yeah.
flip his sword around. He swings his entire arm around. Starts in the same position. It's a little bit shorter range. The hitbox kind of hits them up in the same direction.
I was about to say it depends on how it launches them
Yeah.
and what it does.
Yeah.
But either way, the fact that he could be, I think he's going to be more of a combo character than a zoning character because all
I
of
feel like
his
it's going to be like
Yeah.
Wolf.
all of his specials
Like
make him
a
stand still.
neutral.
Yeah.
Like a neutral heavy.
I feel like his specials
Basic
are gonna make
combos.
I feel like they're gonna make you want to have to deal with his specials so that you have to approach, and then he also has the ability to fend you off very well.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
boxing
you're gonna have
tools.
to
His
use your
jab looked
brain.
like it was pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna make you think.
Yeah.
So, with all that being said, I like. Could you guys make a strong case for how Krona would be so different, other than just making him fast? Because you just make him fast and have lightning and like time control. Because like this guy Erdrick even has like that sleep thing. It's not time control, but it's like you just can't move. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like time control.
I haven't actually played Chrono Trigger in a very long time, so I'd have to go play it again.
Boy.
But I'll get back at you when I do.
Because
I feel like he will be more based around multi-hit moves because
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
swinging a much smaller sword. I mean, it's longer,
It's like
but
a
it's much
katana or
slimmer
what?
and lighter. It's a katana. Yeah. Well,
It's like
it's a
Meta
form
Knight's
of katana.
Warrior.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not like a broad sword or like a
No, it's not.
Like-
I hit you once and you take 15%. It's probably I hit you once and you might take 8 and 9%. But their moves
Yeah.
come out quick and fast.
Mm.
So he might be a more combo heavy sword character with some basic magic attacks. So maybe like you know how Robin shoots. If you just tap the B button for
Yeah.
the lightning,
Yeah.
it might be something like that. Or his neutral
Yeah.
B, he can charge it up, and then his sword is on lightning, and then
Yeah,
his
that would be
moves do
if it was
4% more damage,
yeah, be cool.
and
yeah.
then it has like a paralyzed effect, and
That's
it
the
only
thing we
lasts
don't
for
have.
a certain
I'm
We
pretty
don't-
sure you can add elementals to your weapons.
I was
in that
gonna say
game.
we don't have a single character in the game that you charge their melee attack,
yeah.
unless I'm like there's deep breathing with what we fit, but like not a sword that is now on fire or a sword that is now electric. Because yes, we have limit with Cloud, but that's not really
Yeah,
anything.
and then you have like
Limited effect.
the visual effects, like Roy's F smash when you get sweet spot, like the fire and all that.
Mhm.
Ike's Aether with the blue.
Yeah.
We have that, but there's nothing that physically enhances his sword or
Because yeah, imagine
makes it
his
have
sword,
a different property.
Bro,
Yeah.
if that actually like changed elementals, that'd be nuts.
Yeah, imagine that's what his thing is. It just affects his sword. So
Elemental.
Yeah.
So instead of having like, he has one projectile, and then he has like three ways, like three specials that change, or like a Monado that changes his sword, something
Yeah.
like that.
But that, I feel like that will work for Sora as well because Sora kind of does the same thing. Like he can switch
not
between,
really.
let's say, he like, well, not necessarily on his sword, but he could switch between spells. Like if you typed it B once, it would be Thunder. So that was
Yeah,
next
spells
next time you
change
type
his-
it, it will be Blizzard, and then so
Yeah.
on and so forth.
His actual Keyblade doesn't change though.
No, you have to like manually dequip and then equip.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm just
Or
thinking.
imagine if he had some type of meter mode to where he can do his I forgot what they call it, like limit break, so he can do like wisdom form,
for who?
valor
Like,
form for Sora,
Yeah.
I was just thinking.
and like each one does different things.
I was thinking about if I don't know I don't know much about Chrono, so I don't know if this is a thing.
Bro, it's a good game you should play.
You said about
Yeah.
his sword, like he actually gets
Yeah.
magical abilities that go into his sword. Like he can use his sword as like his sword's on fire, his sword has electrical properties, it has something like that. Is that part of it or not really?
Not really. It's more like spells.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he can like. So another good aspect is like team combos. So you can do like a team
can do,
magic
like, the
spell. So
Trinity.
like there's trinities and there's doubles, and then like your whole party. So, but I feel like they would say that to his final smash stuff like that.
Probably.
Because I was just thinking, and I don't know if this might just have to stop me and say this isn't possible, but like you know how Robin's Levin sword, it charges after 13 seconds or whatever, and then you just use it.
Yeah.
Imagine that, and I don't know if this is the thing, but if Chrono or somebody, they could charge their sword versus just letting it charge, and then once it's charged, it's now strong for a certain amount of time, but you have to actually charge it up versus just waiting.
Like manually charge it
Yeah.
instead of
So when you
or
charge
like taking
it, it's-
damage or anything.
Yeah, so,
you have to.
so it's like a limit break, but instead of getting a special move, you get special normals.
Yeah.
I don't
That'd be
know.
cool.
Something like that.
It's like
would
inverse Cloud.
Because it'd be like same thing. It'd be like Cloud and Robin put together. Because Robin already has a stronger sword by doing nothing, right? But by swinging it, it goes down. But
Yeah,
imagine
just
if you
limit
just
becomes
charge.
Levin's
Yeah,
sword.
you could charge this sword, and by using it, it doesn't go down. It just goes down over time.
Yeah.
So you have it for like maybe 10 seconds.
5, 7 seconds. Yeah.
Something. It might have to be more than that. I think maybe like at least 10.
Well, it depends on how strong it
Yeah,
is to you.
I guess. But yeah, that would be crazy. I don't know if that's even in the realm of Chrono at all. So I don't know.
But it
could
can
work.
definitely be doable. But the hopes for him, man. I'm
Yeah.
still believe.
The thing is, kids, one of you guys look up Google Theory? I don't know if these characters were in it. I think Erdrick wasn't in it.
What?
Do you know what Google Theory
What?
is?
No.
No? So
Heck is that?
What is that?
Google Theory, you should look it up later. I can't remember the guy's name. He is a YouTuber. I'll link it in the description if you guys are interested. He talks about how the people in his Discord started looking up on Google. Like let's say they would type in a certain character followed by Smash Ultimate, and then an ad for the DLC would come up, right? So they think that somebody, maybe a marketer or something like that, had paid for these particular characters to buy their keywords, so that when the time comes to purchase these characters, you look it up on Google, the ad comes up, and you can buy the character, right? But these ads and stuff were coming up before the characters were released, and
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it now.
yeah, so some of the characters that were in it, I don't remember. I think Banjo was in it. Joker,
There's
obviously.
Joker, Banjo Kazooie, Ryu Hayabusa, Doomslayer, and Artorias.
Yeah. So that's the
Yeah,
thing.
fuck Doomslayer.
But that's
Be in there, bro.
I would be
That's
so hyped.
why.
I would be so happy.
You saw his game trailer.
I was about to say,
He
did
took damage.
did you see the gameplay for what is it? Freaking Eternal? If they did a moveset based on that, that would be amazing. It would not
Bro,
just be
rated
glory-
M for mature, hands down.
I don't care. Give me glory kills in Smash.
Get percent
Dude.
back on kill.
And that's the
Yeah,
thing. Like,
just make Doomslayer smash Mario's face into a wall. I don't care.
damn.
It'd be amazing.
The thing is, though, like with that particular thing, when I first saw that Google Theory, Artorias seemed really weird because, like, that's from Dark Souls, and he was a DLC from. He was like a DLC pack. He wasn't even a
It's
character.
on Switch, so
Yeah, and that's the thing is like they said in these videos. I'm gonna post it or I'm gonna link it if guys are interested.
Dark Souls.
They tested like hundreds of names. Like everybody in the server was popping off, just trying people's names, and they got it down to 5. Right?
Artorias?
Yeah, that's
Why?
nuts.
And that's the thing. So it's like, well, does
don't know.
Erdrick now being in 100% deconfirm that? Because if you look,
I feel like
kind of.
going back to this thing that I've had it up on the screen the whole time, there are 4 slots still.
but a Dark Souls kid? That would be
feel
hype,
like-
but it would just be like so out
Yeah, I
of
know,
left
it'd be-
field.
well,
I'd
I
be
feel
like,
like he could be
why?
the really heavy but really strong hitting sword character.
Black.
that
He
people
basically
want.
Black Knight.
He'd be like Nightmare.
Yeah,
Fire
basically.
Emblem.
Yeah.
He'd be the Black
Yeah.
Knight.
And that's the thing is like,
Actually, that character's design's really cool. So
Yeah,
I
it
think
looks
it'd be
cool, and it's like I don't know how relevant it is really, but
I mean,
who were the four? It was or five. It was Joker, Banjo, Artorias, Doomslayer, and then
Ryu
Ryu.
Hayabusa.
So Ninja Gaiden. So if we had those two, if we had the other three,
Heavy Sheik, heavy sword fighter,
yeah. so
and then
we have these four
another gun
spots.
person.
We have these 4 spots left over, provided this is fake or real. I don't know, but that's another one of those things. It's like if that is real,
There's one more left.
there's still another person. Number one,
Yeah.
or if it was fake, is it deconfirmed because Erdrick is in and he wasn't part of Google Theory? So that's the thing. Like,
Then again, he is called Hero, so
yeah, and that's the
Basic
thing.
name.
And there's been like so much like data mining and stuff like that too, going way back because I think people thought
they
Hero.
found Erdrick a long
Oh
time
yeah,
ago.
They
Yeah.
found him a
And
long
then they
time ago.
showed that picture on Twitter with the shield.
Mhm.
I was like, bro, he's not getting in. Lo and behold.
So it's like it makes you wonder how reliable these leaks are, because in some cases we were looking at it for months and we just said no.
Yeah.
We literally
Somebody
looked at it
had
for
called
months.
out the whole E3,
Yeah,
and it's been right so far and the whole way through. I was like, wow,
yeah. So
he's getting fired.
it just makes me think. I don't know, because Artorias seems really weird to me. I don't know about like the Doomslayer, maybe.
I mean, he's popular, but
Then like actually a lot of it just doesn't seem right anymore
If
because
the new game comes to Switch, it makes sense.
yeah, that would make sense.
If they put Eternal on Switch, which is going to be later this year, it would.
but
make
they
sense.
put Doomslayer guy over Master Chief.
You know what? I'd be fine with that.
Over Master, I would have Master Chief,
Yeah.
Master Chief would literally just be Snake.
Yeah,
but better
yeah.
because his recovery wouldn't be trash.
Well, what does recovery be? Just
Yeah, what would it
He just
be?
gets a-
Jetpack,
he gets a ghost. He just gets
He
a
gets
ghost.
his
Gets a
jetpack.
giant motorcycle.
What is that?
Halo Reach, jetpack.
Oh yeah, it's Reach.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that thing handled like crap, but you know,
Got him.
Hey, he could be King K, but futuristic,
Yeah.
that'd be funny.
Oh,
running
man,
around with that dang rocket launcher.
man.
But bro, Doomslayer has so many cool guns and random things that could be a great moveset.
The thing that's kind of like
And he'll be fast.
Yeah,
he'd
he'd
be
be
pretty
hella
decently
fast.
fast. The thing, imagine if you had like the actual like the pistol whip, where if you hit someone in the back, they just die. Like I'm talking about for Halo,
They
Oh,
just take
yeah, yeah.
off.
because like in Halo,
50%.
in Halo you could hit like a hunter, I think it was.
An assassin,
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
just
but
come
they
up
could
and
just-
just
just pistol whip in the back of the
like
head, they die.
really downbeat.
Yeah,
like Ridley's sphere thing, where he does like 75%.
The downbeat where he just pokes them,
yeah.
Yeah.
whack him with a gun, and boom,
It'd
he's
be just
dead.
You're
it'd be
dead.
ridiculous. Like F smash doesn't kill, but that does. It's like a quick hit with the pistols is dead. All right, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Fair.
Oh man. I'm just trying to think. If we were to have like, let's say, this is kind of where it goes back and forth for me, because it's like, if Google Theory, let's say, is not real because of Erdrick being there, like there is a possibility. Like, why would the site mess up because of this? You
I don't
know,
know.
why would it mess up because of them adding these two things? Like, it's a professional site.
Might have been a script error. I don't know.
Because I guess at the same time there is
Or
two.
maybe it could be a placeholder. Or maybe our tournaments
Actually, you know
is
what?
for something else.
I was gonna say, in Smash 4, there were more character slots than characters ever. Like, there was just character slots that never got used. They were just like, I guess, placeholders. I'm not sure if it was because they wanted the game to live longer or what it was, but there were more. Like, there could have been more characters than there were.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense though, because they said they started Smash Ultimate a long time ago.
Yeah, no, I'm
So
just
maybe
saying,
they were working on Smash Ultimate characters and used Smash 4 engine to try them
Yeah,
out,
they
and
might.
then ported them over to the Ultimate
If they
when it
needed
came out.
a slot to test
Put
a
them
character.
Yeah,
on like
before the
just the
game
character
existed.
select screen, the loading, all of
Yeah.
that.
and well, that's the
I
thing
could see
too.
that.
They also just keep the slots there. I'm not sure if it's just in case or what it is, but they'll always just have more. Like, I'm sure that they have more
it's just
slots for
more of a
everything.
safety- or just a
Yeah.
Yeah.
backup
Maybe
thing.
like a really popular character comes out and Nintendo sees an opportunity to put them into their game, and they're
Maybe.
able to go out. and bring it in.
And like
Yeah.
the way that this game works too, or not this game, but like the way this game could work is they could do it like League of Legends, where the game just doesn't die. They just keep on releasing stuff.
I feel like this could possibly be the last Smash game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because like if you look up
I'd be fine
the
with that.
definition of ultimate means final or last.
And they just keep it going on. And like if they happen to drop a new system, they could just port it over, maybe through in a new like engine, and that's it. So keep all the same characters, just push it over.
I wouldn't mind.
My theory is
Yeah.
this is not going to be the only fighter pass.
Oh, I thought that
It
for
can't be.
I've thought that for a long
1
time.
year.
Yeah.
1 year. They put all this time into 75 plus characters, one fighter pass.
Yeah, I don't.
Just
I
go
can't
out
see
to
that.
100. Just go out to 100.
Which inclines that there's going to be more than one. So
Yeah.
they're just going to keep adding DLC.
Just
and
do it like a DBZ fighters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well,
until
why
we
would they
get to,
call
like,
it Fighter Pass
300
One?
characters.
Why do they call it Fighter Pass 1 and not just Fighter Pass if there's going to be
Yeah,
only one?
Exactly. So
And-
yeah, they'll just keep the game and just update it and keep
Well,
adding new characters.
Just keep it fresh.
Wasn't it supposed to be
Yeah,
like a
keep it-
Switch Pro version kind of that was coming out? Or was that just a
like
myth?
Well,
Switch.
they said before the direct, no new Switch hardware is going to be shown, but they didn't
Yeah.
deconfirm. They're not
They
doing
didn't
anything
deconfirm
with it.
but they said it wouldn't be
Yeah.
shown.
Okay.
So it might just not be ready yet.
Okay.
I feel like I saw this one video. It was like in my recommended. So all they did, they kept the same Switch, like the actual console, but they just made like a bigger dock.
Mm-hmm.
So they upgraded the dock. So you might instead like, even though the dock is $90, you might have to buy what $150 for a new dock, but it displays better picture, more processing power,
The dock might
and
also
all
have
that.
a freaking Ethernet adapter input as well.
import more USBs, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
USBs, higher frame rate, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they kept the same like switch. When you undock it, it's just the same switch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I don't think they can make it stronger without making it thicker.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? But like,
Or they do a switch mini and then no dock, and you just plug it up and charge it, and it's just no Joy-Cons.
maybe
So,
like,
Or you just have really small Joy-Cons.
or it's like it's the same size.
what if the Joy-Cons are just
the
part of
regular
screen,
Switch
but
or-
you can't take them off?
Yeah, you just can't take them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So the screen takes up more.
It's basically a 3DS.
yeah.
Or 2DS.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, what were we just saying before that? Before we're talking about the system itself. Oh no, about how they should just continue on
With the game.
and
Yeah.
not make a new
Ultimate.
Yeah, because like the way that like they have like the Xbox, or no, not Xbox, the PS4 Pro. It's literally the same thing, but just better. Like it's not new
Yeah.
games. It still works with all the PS4 games. It's not like a PS4 and a half. It's literally the
Yeah,
same
it's like what they
thing.
did with the Xbox One X.
Yeah, exactly. So
The Xbox One sad.
if they
Yeah,
got 'em.
pretty much.
If they actually made that for the Switch, and this, let's say this would be very smart on their part. If they made it so that Smash Ultimate works on the new system, but you have the same one, so you don't have to rebuy it, but the DLC only works on the new Switch. If they did that, that would be smart, because people would be like,
It
all
would
right,
be smart.
it'd be smart because
Gotta get the new one.
you have to get the new Switch, but you don't have to buy the game again. It's like having, like, for N64 they had the expansion pack, like that little red thing you put in the top of your N64 for whoever had it back in the
Yeah.
day. So yeah, if you didn't have that expansion pack, some games just didn't work, right? Or they didn't work as well as they could. Like Donkey Kong 64 was one of them. Gauntlet, if you even know what that is,
Damn.
from
Yeah.
way back in the
Yeah.
day, that game didn't work
Yeesh.
unless you had it. And
I can see it now.
if they
Damn.
did something
Yeah.
like that, it would be so smart, because it's like,
so much money.
because like think of
Yeah.
it this way: your controllers still work, your GameCube adapter still works, your LAN adapter still works, the game still works. But if you want the expansion of your games, you have to get this system. I think that would be
But they
smart.
still make it backwards compatible.
Yeah. So like if
Yeah,
you have
like
like you have Smash, so like let's say
No, like
What's that?
or
Go ahead.
cross play. So if you get the new one, you can still play online with somebody with the old one.
yeah. But
Yeah.
then they like, well, that's the thing, is like that's the draw towards maybe
Getting the new one so I can get more content.
yeah, imagine they made it so that Fighter Pass 2 is free. You have to get the new system to use it though.
Yeah.
So it's
Boy,
not. It
get
is
that
free,
mug
but it's
day
not.
one.
Yeah, it's free, but it's
Yeah, I
not
feel like
free.
that would be.
But
a
it costs
fantastic
$200.
It costs $200, but maybe the game plays in 4K.
Boy, I don't even got a 4K
4K Smash.
TV.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. They don't care. They don't care.
Give him 4K anyway.
Yeah, 4K game. Maybe it's
4K.
just because of the game's consistency. Though I wouldn't want to change the frame rate because if it made it 120 frames, that'd ruin everything.
Oh, jeez.
Boy,
Yeah,
That would be
screw up
awful because it'd be too precise. Imagine every
Yeah,
input
just-
you've ever done could now be split in half.
everything. You have to play like a god.
Yeah, that would be too ridiculous. It'd look amazing, but also no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, just higher resolution, more characters. They might be able to add more stuff to World of Light. Maybe give us some more cutscenes or something.
Give us Subspace 2.
Space 2, be like Subspace Part 2.
I think if they,
Yeah.
like,
Taboo Strikes Back.
I know we're talking like crazy amounts of theory at this point, but like as
Voice Nintendo.
as a consumer, I wouldn't be mad if a new system like that came out. Let's say it's in 4 or 5 years, so this system runs its course, and they have Switch Pro or something like that, and then it's like, all right, my controller still works, the game still works, my GameCube adapter still works, my LAN adapter, like everything I said before, that all still works, but now we have, let's say,
50 plus hours or more
like they have
modes and gameplay.
expansion,
Yeah.
an expansion pack for all the games you own already. Right, so you can also there'll be new games that come out with it because why would they not make new games?
Bro, I could see that with they had teased the Breath of the Wild too.
Yep.
If they do that, that will make it so much sense.
Yeah,
Breath
Yeah.
of the Wild 1. You go out get the new system, and it just you get the part 2 for free. So basically, it just builds upon the
Yeah.
world you've already discovered,
yeah,
but
Yeah.
it just adds more stuff into it, or it makes the map
it 2
even
times
bigger.
yeah.
Yeah.
The map could be double
Bro.
the size. The engine could
Like,
be
bro.
faster, 4K if they really wanted to.
Bro.
If they really did that,
Yeah,
Bro, that would
we
be-
should all work
you
for
would've-
Nintendo.
Yeah, we gotta do
that would be money. That would just be endless possibility because they can just keep doing that for the Switch.
Yeah, and that's
Because
the
like
thing.
what
Just
Sony
keep
and
evolving it.
Microsoft aren't gonna make a portable system like this. So like, they're not.
Can you imagine carrying around a box?
Oh man,
Xbox.
Yo, check out my Xbox portable.
Like,
and
was
honestly, I'm just thinking because like if they did do that, and if they just said like, all right, this is the system at this point. Like we have our handheld version of it. We have it works for your TV. You can play with friends. You can play online. You can do all that stuff. And they just keep on making it like kind of like how iPhone is, right? It just keeps on getting
Just keep
better
making it
and
better.
better and better
Yeah.
and better.
this could be their market.
Just don't be stupid like Apple.
Yeah, just don't change the charger every freaking time. Got him.
Yeah.
Or get rid of the headphone jack.
Yeah, for no reason.
But I feel
and then
like-
bring it back.
One thing that's gonna hold them back is the cartridge games. I
Why do
feel
you
like
say that?
they're gonna eventually run out of space on them, unless they make the cartridge bigger,
What if they make instead of a cartridge, they made
like a
memory?
GameCube CD.
No, not
They could go the
just have
route
that
of,
spinning in
games.
your. Nah, none of that. I was gonna say, what if they instead of having cartridges that had the game, they had cartridges that you could put into, like, let's say, maybe into your computer, and then
And you download it off the
the
internet.
game. So instead of having, let's say a cartridge is 500 gigs or 800 gigs, you can get a huge game on there. So that it's like 5 terabytes or something.
And that would
something
incentivize
insane. So then,
incentivize people to go out and buy SD cards.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you bet like I don't know if it'd be SD cards or maybe if Nintendo they make their own.
And they
cartridge.
replace the game cartridges with something that just adds extra storage.
Yeah.
Or
Storage
they could go the
expansion.
route of game streaming like everyone else is.
It's Google Stadia. Get out.
I'm just saying, it would make sense.
Game streaming
would.
in which
It's
way?
gonna
Like,
happen
just-
eventually.
That's the Xbox One side, man.
Yeah. Honestly.
All they did was remove the disc tray.
well, that's
They
what I was
confirmed there's
thinking.
gonna be a disc drive in Project Scarlet. Thankfully.
I was just thinking, like, as far as what they could do, like, a lot of people, I don't know about you guys, but I don't have the solid, the actual game cartridge for Smash. I have the download.
I do.
I do.
Yeah, okay. So for the download,
Yeah.
though,
Much faster load times.
it's just
Yeah.
that I feel like with the download, if the system itself had even more space, like, just let's say if it's the Pro, if it's just a better system, you could keep on downloading more and more stuff for your one game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
or not even just one game, but like if you have more space, you could download multiple games. Because right now, I think the system I have, like, I couldn't put another game on here. It's just one because it's just so
I could
huge.
put a whole bunch because I bought the physical copies.
Yeah. Well, if you have
Yeah,
this
me
physical
too.
copy, this is not the whole story. You can have all the games because
Endless content.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking, like, if the game had the ability to hold more than just what it holds now, I think it's 30. Is it 32 gigs or something like that?
Ish, yeah.
It's something like that.
Well, then I guess the game isn't as big as I thought. So even if
I was like,
if it's 32 gigs, they could easily put a terabyte into a Switch and be like, here's the memory for it. Get all the games you want and all the content you want. Right?
Yeah,
facts.
like they sell PS4s with terabyte drives in them.
Yeah. So why would you not? Like, it would be so smart. And we're outrageously off topic at this point, but whatever.
I love how we just
Yo.
say
We
we're
went
gonna make
insane.
a short podcast video on this one thing, and then we just end up talking like on the
It's
other.
because
end of
this
the
is
planet.
super interesting, yo. Honestly, I feel
Yeah.
like this could be
This
I don't
could be
know.
the new wave.
Yeah.
We're daydreaming at this point, but at the same time, if
But
Nintendo
before all this happens, they
Yeah.
have to fix the online.
well, yeah.
Yeah, please. Please.
In before they give us a Switch Pro with infinite content, online
Fix
still
the
trash.
online.
It was, yeah.
I'd cry. But yeah, I think just to wrap it back up and go back to what we were talking about a little bit before with Erdrick being
What was
out
that again?
now. Yeah, what were we even talking about? Hello, who is this?
Yeah.
With Erdrick being out and Banjo coming out, if there's only let's just end it like this. If there's two more characters, and that's it. Let's say this thing on the screen right now is wrong. If there's only two more characters, who do you think they are and why?
Damn.
Juice, you can go first.
I can't, bro. I can't even think.
Well, you thought Chrono at one point. You taking that back?
Chrono, and
It's
I
just
still have
so
to say
unknown
Steve. I still have to
to
say
really-
Steve.
Steve still? Okay.
'Cause I feel like they have to throw in some type of indie game, something for the fans to show like this game is.
They did Banjo.
Done
though.
well.
I feel like Banjo was.
He's from
fans,
Rare,
but he's still for the fans.
but yeah.
Yeah, it's
But like something like
it's not
not from a AAA studio or from
Yeah.
Well,
something that's not necessarily mainstream, but Minecraft's
Yeah,
mainstream,
it's-
but something that came from nothing and
Yeah.
sold millions and everybody knows.
Flappy
Even
Bird.
Yeah.
your mama knows. Flappy Bird.
Yo. But yeah, Shadow, what do you think?
It's just so unknown to really say, but I mean, what was that? I was about to say, if they're gonna do something like for indie games, honestly, I'd go for Hollow Knight.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The DLC's getting added to the
Yeah,
Switch
plus
too.
it's not even DLC; it's a whole new game.
Oh.
Because their DLC got so big, they're just like, screw it, we'll make a whole new game.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't know. Like, yeah, either Chrono or Steve, probably.
Okay.
Probably Chrono.
So we're slightly kind of going towards the same direction a bit more now with what we thought. Because like even when we had Coleman before, we were all over the place. We all had everybody said Steve, and then after that, it was just whatever we wanted, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I still think he has a chance to get it in.
I think so too.
yeah,
I feel like they just needed more time to flush out his character.
how?
'Cause
He's
he
like
is-
5
he'll still be-
pixels.
No, like his
No, I
moveset
know.
to make it reasonable, like
Yeah.
make it make sense, not just he's gonna pickaxe you or
Yeah.
throw a dirt block at you.
I feel like it could be really cool if they did him well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like if anything, he'll be the last character to be announced.
Probably.
I'm just thinking, and this is what I thought from the beginning. When if we went back and listened to what I said before, I'd said if there's 5 characters, it's gonna be one character that's gonna be, like for the fans, 2 characters that are gonna be middle of the road, 1 character is gonna be from a rated mature game, and 1 character is going to just be the best character in the game. So everyone has to buy this character if they want to be competitive. That's what I had said before.
I know it will.
Not guaranteed, but I feel like right now, Joker is our rated mature character. Banjo is our like wacky for the fans. In my opinion, I'd say he's the wacky for the fans character because he's a cartoony bear, and they like just shoot
With that
eggs.
bird on his back.
Yeah, he's just
And he slams him on the ground.
yeah, exactly. So he's wacky for sure. And then
And then Hero's just there.
Erdrick is that middle of the road. I don't think Erdrick's going to be just hands down best character in the game. He could be, but I feel like there's
There's
still.
no way.
I feel
He's
like
gonna be top tier. I'm calling it.
I feel like the character that's
Top
going to be
tier.
announced last has to be the best character. So it's like you bought
Like
everybody
Bayo.
else. Yeah.
Banjo,
You gotta buy the best character last because why would there's no reason to make characters that suck, right? Because no one's gonna buy them. So that being said, I don't know because I wanted to say Ninja Gaiden just because he would be the best character. He'd be super fast, super strong, crazy combos, insane.
Buff sheet.
Yeah, he'd be
Yeah.
nutty if he actually got in. But then I think Joker's in, and he's from a rated mature game. There's no rule saying that you can't be, but I don't know. Like, I couldn't. Like,
What about Dante?
At this
or
point,
Dante,
I'll just take really any character,
honestly, I don't
Dante
think
could also be the best character in the game easily.
hands down.
that's
Smash 4 Bayo incoming.
yeah. That's the thing though. Like, I think is it Devil May Cry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry is kind of were they not kind of like a rival game to Bayonetta? They're in competition.
Devil May Cry came out before Bayo.
But they were kind of like they're not friends. Well, that being said, it's like even Sonic and Mario were competitors to each other, but now they're in the same game. And also Sega died, so there's that.
Because Nintendo owns Sega.
Yeah, embodied. But I don't know, because like for me, and this might sound weird, but I still want Lloyd Irving.
From Tales of Symphonia.
You better believe it. I still think
he would be nasty.
he would be
Yeah,
so
he'd be
sick,
nuts.
and he'd have two swords, and he wouldn't be like Pit.
Demon Fang.
He would be so different. Like, I still think he.
For real.
I don't honestly. I think he would be that other middle of the road kind of like a Corin.
Because Tales of Astray just got announced too.
Yeah, there's another Tales game.
Exactly. So if that happened, the pop off is real. I would be like,
Boy.
it's done. I don't care about anything else if he gets in.
I've never played a Tales game, but I would be hyped regardless.
You gotta do
Bro,
it.
play the game. He's from the game. There's a
The GameCube
there's a
one?
GameCube one, and then there's a
Symphonia?
remake on the Wii. That's the one I played.
Yo,
Tales of
they're
Symphonia, New Dawn.
So sick.
Yeah.
Imagine
It's
like,
like-
if he had two swords, you could do an aerial and then have one go like down and one to the side or something.
I was gonna say, yeah, like
So you could like do a forward air and down air at the same
Yeah, at the
time.
same
yeah.
time.
Oh man, it could make him so technical. If they really wanted to
Boy.
be like that, it'd be like, or like, what if he didn't have? Imagine he didn't have specials. What if A was his left hand or his right hand, and B
Oh.
was his left hand?
Ooh, that
Oh,
would be
no.
The
nasty.
combos would be insane, yo. Oh my god,
Bro, like,
Here we go
how
again.
would we
Down the
recover
Fury
though?
Road.
yo, just let me run
Oh, his
Nintendo.
stick.
I'll just
Oh,
make all the
stick.
games from now on.
Yeah, just put us in charge of Nintendo.
Oh,
Move
man.
over, Bowser.
We would
Yeah,
make
get him
some
out.
type of broken monstrosity.
Yeah,
No.
it'd be nutty.
We'll
but,
just break the game.
but like, yeah, I don't know.
But I feel like if you did that, his recovery would be butt.
Yeah, he'd have to be
Probably.
it had to be balanced in some way. He'd probably have like a.
He would be a fast fall recovery.
He'd be like
butt.
a Roy recovery, but like a shorter jump. Actually, in the game, he jumps pretty high, which is weird too.
For no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd say like, if Lloyd gets in, like yes, he's another sword character, but we have. I don't know. He would just be still different. He does like I think he
He'd
had
still be
spells,
different.
kind of.
Yeah, they're called arts.
Yeah,
You've heard of one sword. How about two swords?
yeah, God. Well, the only
Two
character
swords and
that
no
has,
magic.
like Corin has two swords, but like one's like a chainsaw and the other one's like a lance. It's not really a
It's
sword.
not really. Yeah, it's not really a sword. It's just
Yeah,
like an extension of her body.
It's
Yeah.
just her hand turning
It's
into a
dragon
sphere.
thing.
yeah.
Boom.
Yeah,
And then
it's
like
a dragon.
Pit has like his two swords, but not really, because it's like also
Yeah.
a bow and arrow.
The way
Yeah.
he can detach them, retach them.
Yeah, it's kind of one sword, but it's like
Yeah,
half.
it's like a Darth Maul sword, but like,
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
but he never. Well, he uses like that sometimes, but I don't know. I think like at least for me, Lloyd would be my other character. I wouldn't say he'd be the best in the game, but I'd say
He would definitely be high
he'd
tier.
be definitely high
Oh,
tier,
yeah.
just based on facts. Like you can't make
Yeah.
him bad. You know, you just can't.
No way.
So it'd be him, and then if they had to be like a best character in the game across the boards, like hands down, it had to be Dante or Ninja Gaiden. So I'd say
Yeah.
Lloyd, and then I'd say Ninja Gaiden. If I had to just
Or they
narrow
just
it down.
make- Or Doomslayer is just. broken.
Dante would be cool because he'll be like a good heavy character. If he's the best in the game and he's kind of heavy, that would be your first.
The
Yeah.
thing is about Dante. That's the thing is we're getting so hybrid with our characters because like Dante has a sword and a gun versus Joker has a dagger and a gun, right?
Yeah.
They both do like
Yeah.
spinning, flipping, Bayonetta, bullet art, gun stuff in the air, but then we have Joker and Bayonetta who do that kind of stuff already.
Yeah.
So we have to have a third character that does that, but then we also have 3 links. So it just never ends, right?
Yeah.
So,
They can really do anything.
Yeah. So Ninja Gaiden, though, at least, and that's the thing. If we're going to be straight up about this game, if you have a sword, your character is probably just better. Because
if you have a sword, you're automatically mid-tier and above.
Because you have, if you have
Reach.
sword and speed, you're at least high tier.
Yeah.
Right? Or if your sword is what your character revolves around, because like Link's doesn't really revolve around his sword. He's more about his projectiles, zoning, stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Imagine he just was like hand to hand, had no sword, he'd be so much worse.
Trash.
But
Yeah, it'd be terrible.
that's the thing. Is like if you have a sword, you have disjoints that are fast, that can kill.
Reach. You don't have to overcommit.
Yeah, you have safe range as well, because your range it's not a hurt box. It's
like a bubble around you.
Yeah.
Like a permanent shield.
So that's the thing. It's like I said in the past, and I've said it every single time. If Ninja Gaiden was in the game, he would be the best. I feel like he'd be a character that would almost ruin the game, which is not good, obviously. But it's like if you want to be competitive, you're going to be swimming in a sea.
You got to play him.
Yeah, you're swimming in a sea of Ninja Gaidens, and then Zero's Diddy for no reason, and that's it. He's just there.
And then that random Pichu that still thinks he's good.
Yeah. But yeah, those are my choices. It sucks that I think all swords. What's that?
We're just describing how to kill Smash in 2 easy steps.
Well, that's the thing. Is like right now, unless somehow Erdrick is insane, I don't think he'll be the best. Like there has to be a clear cut, in my opinion, don't even talk to me ever again. Best character ever. That is going to be DLC. That has to happen because
it has to be another Bayo.
It has to happen. The only reason why it has to happen is because from a competitive standpoint, you want to win. And if you're going to win by buying something, Nintendo's going to capitalize on that. Right?
Yeah.
They put in Bayo and then killed Smash 4.
Well, I think also because Bayo was released so late.
Yeah.
Right? Comparatively. So
it was already on its way down, and then they just dropped it.
And people just
let's mix it up.
I think also the thing
Bayo
is
just picked it up and dropped it to the floor.
Well, also the fact that Rage was so stupid in that game.
Geez, yeah.
Bro, I love Rage, bro.
Before Bayonetta Rage, we had ZSS Rage. You know, just down there up air on Dreamland. And
ding
just
dong.
You die.
A ding
The
dong.
random multi hits, the Samus dash attack, the up B, the Peach Parasol.
Yeah, everything.
Bring back the bad memory.
Yo, even the reverse hit of Peach Parasol, reverse hit of
DK punch,
reverse hit of Samus's up B.
Yeah, the freaking up B. Zero. BS.
It's like, sick.
And it was guaranteed.
I still never got it.
So dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I want to go on record and say that the best character in the game is gonna have a sword. Just because it sounds obvious, but I don't think I guess we'll just end it off like we said our characters and all that. Very last thing for real. For real. I just want to know what you guys think. And this is an opinion. I'm interested in this opinion. If you're going to make a character that is the best in the game and doesn't have a sword, what do they have? What makes them the best in the game? What's that?
Just anything Doom guy related, which is really overpowered energy weapons.
They will have the best combo and then the best
heavy combos
frame traps. Just being able to overwhelm you with not just speed but just moves. They'll be able to put percent on you fast, and they have to at least have one projectile.
So
best in the game.
Projectiles and just a lot of speed.
Just look at. Imagine if Wolf was as fast as Fox.
Yeah.
And had a recovery at least close to Falco.
Mm-hmm.
Easy top 5 character, probably best in the game. Will repeat you.
Yeah.
But to counter that with the horrible recovery, he's slow, which makes up for it.
It could still get around swords too. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's able to just get in, stay on you, overwhelm you, pressure you,
do damage,
and from afar as well, it's a wrap.
So what character fits that description? Remember, no swords. No swords. That's hard.
I gotta really think.
Freaking Doom guy.
I don't think
get that man out of
here. He's just Sonic speed.
He has speed. He could do damage. He has projectile.
He has that much speed. He's that fast.
But then his recovery would be garbage. Bro, his game is low key fast for no reason.
You ever played a Doom game? It's known for its speed.
Bro.
This man's constantly running. Like
he never stops sprinting. He goes at like lightning speed, blowing up stuff. I'll
Damn.
push for this crap.
Doom guy
No.
broken? Confirmed? Oh, man.
Seriously, if they did him right, he would be. He'd be the perfect anti-sword character.
I don't know. I have to really think about a character that can do all that.
Because I honestly, I don't know. I guess I'm just not well versed enough in enough games to be like, oh, this character easy. But that's
Because yeah, there's might be, I would say, characters that have no relevance to current Smash or
Yeah,
like
I
be
agree,
the
but
the
possibility
only character realistically
Don't have
that is all those things with no sword
is
is
Ninja Guy.
no with no sword. Goku.
No sword.
It's just his Goku.
Hey, I still have hope for him.
We're
But
talking about possible characters.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, but like legit, like I don't know. Maybe-
someone was saying Keanu Reeves is now possible for
Yeah.
Smash because he's in the
Get
game.
out, please leave. Please get out.
Honestly, though, would I would be mad.
Assist trophy?
That's so stupid. Because why would you say, "Oh, Keanu Reeves is now able to get in the game because he was in
He's
the
just a
game"?
character.
He's from a
John
flippin',
Wick.
He's from a freaking movie though. So you're saying Goku can't? He's been in way more games than like anybody. Goku had like 14 games minimum.
Bro, I feel like Sakurai is gonna give us Goku,
He's not.
but he's gonna charge us $10.
Yeah, he's gonna cost $80, and everybody else on your Switch gets deleted. You only have Goku.
This is your
You only
character.
play Goku.
You
It's
have
a
to
fair
blow
trade.
up your roster to get Goku.
Yeah. But,
I would.
yeah. Do you have
I would
a
not.
Do you have any suggestion or answer for that question? Best character in the game with no sword.
Juice, you know the obvious answer.
Bro, it's not him, bro. Chill.
Come on, man.
Master Chief.
I will pull for this character, man.
No, bro. Bro, next video I'll have the answer, bro.
Maybe what about like? I was gonna say
That's what I'm trying to think. There's nothing like.
no prototype would be crazy.
Yeah.
Prototype, he might be the best. He could be the best in the game.
That name, I'm probably dumb, but that name doesn't ring a bell.
Prototype, he was around like his rival competition game or games were Assassin's Creed and then Infamous. Like they all came out around the same time. But Prototype, I think they only had one game for no reason.
It was like Prototype like Plus or something like that.
I have no idea. But what he
I've
could
only
do
seen,
is
like,
he
the
could like
box
change his
art.
arms into anything.
Yeah, yeah.
And he could fly. He was just insane. But
Yeah, he's not making it into the
no,
game.
there's no chance in hell he's making it in the game. Not a chance. But like I'm just
Yeah, that'd be cool though.
yeah. But yeah.
Bro, I have an answer.
You do or do not?
No, right now. I'm telling you, next video, I'm just gonna open up the video
Okay.
with the name of the character.
Just say
Next
the name.
time
It's
on
like,
Dragon Ball Z.
literally has zero relevance to the start of the video. You just say this character's name.
Say
Anyways.
something stupid.
Yeah.
Waddle Dee.
Stop it. Yeah,
Bro, if he
busted.
makes it into the game, bro, we need another Kirby brand. Bro, I'm surprised they didn't announce a Kirby game in the direct, man.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah,
I've played almost every single one, and
All right.
Kirby's
no
been
new
kinda
Kirby.
neglected.
I feel like Kirby Star Allies flopped.
Yeah,
it was just
did.
too
It wasn't
easy.
that bad. It just
It was just
wasn't
too easy.
anything new.
Yeah.
It was
I
more
want
the
Kirby Amazing Mirrors Part 2. Let's get it.
same. Yeah, I could get behind that.
All right.
I was.
I was gonna say I think we should just finish the video off because we're not
Just
tangenting
shut
for
up
like a
already.
fourth time. But is there anything you guys want to say just to end it off? Erdrick,
Leave a like,
Yeah.
comment,
It's always
subscribe.
Yo, if you actually made it to
Buff
the very end of the
DDD.
video, if you made it to the very end of the video, comment who you think, since we couldn't figure it out, who do you think would be hands down? Don't even ever talk to me again. Best character in the game, no sword. I want to see what you guys think of. Not Doom Guy. It can be Doom Guy, I guess, whatever. But
I guess it would kind of be technically like a Bayo clone.
maybe, but I don't know.
But I feel like the thing she had was just specifically from her game is what made her broken. Like Witch Time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
The
was
way she
very
can auto,
accurate to
the
her
way
game.
she can auto combo.
Yeah.
Like
It's literally how her game works.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, her game was busted. And then she had those like special where she throws people in the coffins. It's a
Put him in
get
the
out.
coffin.
You're just dead.
Yeah, you die.
Hit your ass with the guillotine.
You're done.
Shadow, you want to add anything else? Juice said leave a comment, like, Buff DDD.
Yeah, Juice already covered the main stuff, so yeah.
Subscribe.
Falco
Make sure you hit the
Smash.
bell.
Hit the bell.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever
Bell.
asked for that. Hit the bell for no reason. If you
Yeah,
just
Smash the like button.
spank
Go
that
ahead.
like.
Crush it. Like,
Down
smash
throw
your
up
screen.
there that share. I mean that like button.
Both.
Yep. Share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right.
Everything.
This is cringy.
Just
All
mash
right.
your screen until it works.
All right. We're gonna end it off right there. We will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it this far, and yeah, we'll see you next time.